Hi, Roy here. Welcome to a first look in today's quick tip. We get regular questions from readers and people who post online asking different things about how to manipulate their single action style revolver safely. One of the regular questions we get is, how do I carry it safely? Because remember, a gun like this happens to be a USFA firearm, but it's a Colt clone. You can see it's got an external firing pin, and that means that you absolutely cannot carry it in the field with a loaded chamber underneath the hammer, because if you drop the gun and it lands on the hammer, it can very easily go off. Well, how on earth, though, do you make sure that you have an empty chamber under the hammer? Well, we'll show you. Okay, start with your gun as if you're going to load or unload it, which with old style Colt single actions means go to half cock, open the loading gate. Now, when you're like this, that means you can turn the cylinder, and what you're going to do is you're going to load one, then skip one, then load four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close the gate. Now pay attention. Now what you want to do is finish the cock of the hammer and then safely lower it. And what you've done now is that you've indexed the cylinder so the hammer rests on an empty chamber. And I always like to look in the breech face here, and you can see that there's daylight there at the top, which means there's not a cartridge case there. So load it correctly, and then also double check it. And now you can carry this gun safely in the field, because if you drop it, the hammer can't go off because there's not a cartridge in that chamber, which is just the way that you wanted it to do. I think they used to call that the gunfighter carry. So it sounds a little more dramatic than maybe it really is. So remember, load one, skip one, load 4, then finish the cock and lower the hammer, and you should be good to go. But always verify it. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time on a first look and another quick tip.